Good morning everyone. Welcome to the session. I am Dr. Murugan K, Assistant Professor, Government College for Women, Kolar. In this session, I am going to cover the topics the VA Editor, modes of VA Editor, invoking VA Editor and VA Editor commands. The VA Editor. VA Editor means Visual Editor. The VA Editor is the most popular text editor in the Unix operating system. Let us discuss about VA Editor. The default editor that comes with the Unix operating system is called VA Editor. VA Editor available in almost all the Unix distributions. There are various distributions of Unix, that is BSD Unix, Sun Solaris, SCO Unix, etc. All the distributions as VA Editor by default. VA Editor is used to create a new file or open an existing file. VA Editor commands are case sensitive, that is, it differentiates between lowercase and uppercase letter. There are many types of editors available in Unix system such as VI, Vim, Emacs, etc. VA Editor has no menu. That is, it will not support mouse, we need to use keyboard. Modes of VA Editor. There are two modes of VA Editor. They are the command mode and the insert mode. Let us discuss these two modes. The command mode. This mode enables user to perform tasks such as cut, copy, paste, moving the cursor, saving files, etc. It is the default mode in all Unix distributions. Command mode takes the user commands. Next, insert mode. This mode enables user to insert text into the file. It is also known as text mode. This mode helps us to insert, edit or replace existing text. You can switch to the insert mode from the command mode by pressing I on the keyboard. To return to the command mode from insert mode, press the escape key. Invoking VA Editor. VA is the Unix command that invokes the VA Editor for creating new file or opening an existing file. To open the VA Editor, use the command VI filename. For example, to open the file first.sh, use the command VI first.sh. If the file name is new one, it opens the blank editor. If the file already exists, it opens the existing file. Here, file name may be with extension or without extension. File names are case sensitive. The command vi first.sh open the editor like this. Here, the tilde symbol indicates there is no text on the line or unused line. It shows status line at the bottom of the page. It contains file name, line number, column number, etc. Let us check this command on the terminal. Type vi first.sh. This is the VA Editor environment. Now we are in command mode. For insert any text, we need to change command mode to insert mode. For that, we need to press I key from the keyboard. Press I, then enter the text. I type some text for demonstration. Once the text entries are completed, we need to save that content. Saving and closing file. To save the file and return to the editor, use the command :W. To save the file and quit from the editor, use the command :WQ or Shift+ZZ. Without saving the file and quit from the editor, use the command :Q. Once we type colon, the cursor moves bottom of the page, then we use these commands. Let us check this command on the terminal. Now we need to save this content. We are in insert mode. For saving file, we need to switch over insert mode to command mode by pressing the key escape. Here, important to note that to change insert mode to command mode, use escape key. To change command mode to insert mode, use I key. For saving file and quit this editor, use the command :WQ or Shift ZZ. I use Shift ZZ. Now, if we like to see the content of first.sh file, type vi first.sh. It displays the content. Already we know that the command vi file name used to create a new file or open a existing file. Now, if you like to update some more content, enter the text and store it again using the command :WQ. Cursor movement commands. Mouse does not support to move the cursor within VI Editor window. So, we use some default keys from the keyboard to move the cursor. That is, arrow keys to move the cursor left, top, right and bottom. That is left arrow, right arrow, up arrow, down arrow keys. Then instead of arrow keys, we can use H, K, L, J letter to move the cursor at left, top, right and bottom. To move the cursor at the beginning of the current line, use control symbol or 0. To move the cursor at end of the current line, use $sign. To move the cursor at beginning of the next word, use W. To move the cursor at the end of the current word, use E. Next, insertion command. To add the text after the cursor position, use small a. To add the text at the end of the current line, use capital A. To insert the text before the cursor position, use small I. To insert the text at the starting of the current line, use capital I. Insert new line after the current line, use small o. Insert new line before the current line, use capital O. To undo the changes, use small u. These commands are helps us to insert the character in VI Editor. Next, cut, copy and paste commands. To copy the current line into the buffer, use the command YY. Paste the copied line from the buffer, use command P. To copy the end lines including current line into the buffer, use NYY. N represent number of lines. Cut and delete are same. For delete, we use DD commands. Deletion commands. To delete the current character, use small x. To delete n characters from the current character, use nx. N represented by number of characters. To delete the current word, use dw. To delete n words from the current word, use ndw. To delete current line, use dd. To delete n lines from the current line, use ndd. Let us check this command on the terminal. Mouse does not support to move the cursor within VI Editor. So, we use some default keys from the keyboard to move the cursor. That is, left arrow to move the one character left, right arrow to move the one character right, up arrow to move the one line up, down arrow to move the one line down. Instead of arrow key, we use H key to move one character left, L key to move one character right, J key we move one line down, and we use K key to move one line up. Look at the screen. Now cursor is pointing third line. To move the cursor beginning of the current line, press 0. To move the cursor end of the current line, use $sign. To insert one blank line after that line, press small o. To insert one blank line before that line, press capital O. Let us check copy and paste command. Suppose I want to copy the first line, move the cursor to the first line, use the command YY. It copies the first line, then move the cursor where you want to paste. Use P. It pasted. Similarly, at a time two lines, if you want to copy and paste, press 2YY and paste it. Let us check delete command. To delete your first line, move the cursor to the first line, press DD. First line is deleted. Suppose if you want to delete two lines, press 2DD. Like this, we can use all VA Editor command. In this session, we discussed about VA Editor, modes of VA Editor, invoking VA Editor and VA Editor commands with example. I hope you all understand the concept. If you need more concept about these topics, kindly go through the following reference books. Thanks for watching.